There are bad first impressions, and then there's Meet the Parents. Released in 2000, this laugh-out-loud comedy didn't just break box office records, it broke social norms. It made awkward family encounters cinematic gold and reminded us that love doesn't just mean meeting the one, it means surviving their parents. Directed by Jay Roach, Meet the Parents became an instant classic. The chemistry between Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro was electric. One nervous wreck, one intimidating father-in-law, and one very unlucky cat. It spawned 2 sequels, a generation of pop culture quotes like, "I have nipples, Greg, can you milk me?" and an ensemble cast that became comedy royalty. But what's happened to those stars in the 25 years since? Who soared? Who stumbled? And who's found surprising new success? Let's find out. Let's begin with the man of the hour, Ben Stiller, who played the eternally anxious Greg Fokker. In 2000, Stiller was already a familiar face. There's Something About Mary had made him Hollywood's go-to awkward everyman, but Meet the Parents catapulted him into superstardom. His timing, his cringeworthy charm, his total commitment to humiliation, it all clicked. Audiences fell in love with Greg Fokker, and Stiller became one of the highest-paid comedic actors in Hollywood. He went on to headline Zoolander, Night at the Museum, Tropic Thunder, and The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Behind the laughter, though, Ben's life wasn't always picture perfect. He went through public struggles, including a brief separation with wife Christine Taylor, and opened up about his battle with prostate cancer, which he thankfully beat. By 2025, Ben Stiller is still making waves, not just as an actor, but as a powerhouse director. His hit miniseries, Severance, earned him critical acclaim, proving he's as sharp behind the camera as he is in front of it. And yes, he and Christine, back together, happier than ever. Maybe Greg Fokker finally got his happy ending. Now let's talk about the man who turned intimidating silence into an art form, Robert De Niro, aka Jack Burns. By 2000, De Niro was already a cinematic god. Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Goodfellas. He didn't need comedy to cement his legacy, but Meet the Parents showed fans a new side of him. Dry, deadpan, and hilarious. Watching De Niro switch from mobster menace to overprotective dad was a masterclass in reinvention. Off-screen, De Niro's life was as dramatic as any movie script. He divorced Grace Hightower in 2018, went through a messy public legal battle, and shocked fans by welcoming a new baby in his late 70s. Professionally, though, he never stopped. The Irishman, Killers of the Flower Moon, and a string of Netflix hits have kept him at the top. By 2025, De Niro is both a Hollywood legend and a devoted father of 7. He's proof that you can grow older, but you never stop being iconic or intimidating. Next, let's shine the spotlight on Teri Polo, who played Pam Burns, the woman stuck between her nervous boyfriend and her overbearing dad. In 2000, Polo's role as Pam made her America's sweetheart, smart, supportive, and just the right mix of sweet and strong. But after Meet the Parents and its sequels, Meet the Fockers, Little Fockers, Teri's life took some unexpected turns. She appeared in TV hits like The West Wing and The Fosters, earning praise for her depth and range. But off-screen, she faced financial struggles, even filing for bankruptcy in 2014. The tabloids had a field day, but Teri handled it with class, calling it a reset button in her life. By 2025, she's bounced back stronger than ever, focusing on independent films and producing. Fans love her for her honesty and for proving that Hollywood comebacks are very, very real. Over the years, Blythe continued to shine on screen and stage, appearing in Will and Grace, The Lucky One, and Huff. By 2025, she's still working occasionally, but has stepped back to enjoy her family, often seen supporting her daughter's ventures and speaking about grief after losing her husband, Bruce Peltrow. elegant, grounded, and beloved. She's Hollywood royalty with zero ego. And let's not forget Owen Wilson, who played the too-perfect ex-boyfriend Kevin Raleigh. In 2000, Owen was the definition of golden boy. Charming, funny, and effortlessly likable. His role as the spiritual, talented, annoyingly perfect Kevin made audiences both laugh and cringe. The next few years were massive for Owen. Zoolander, Wedding Crashers, The Royal Tenenbaums, hit after hit. But behind the smiles, his life wasn't all easy. He publicly struggled with depression and substance abuse, taking time away from Hollywood to focus on recovery. By 2025, Owen Wilson is back in the spotlight, calmer, happier, and more zen than ever. His roles in Loki and Paint have reminded fans why they fell in love with him in the first place. He's still got that signature charm, just with a little more wisdom behind the smirk. Finally, we have the man who made it all possible, Jay Roach, the director who turned cringe into comedy gold. Before Meet the Parents, Roach was best known for Austin Powers, but this film elevated him to new heights. His ability to balance awkward humor with heartfelt emotion made Meet the Parents a blueprint for every family comedy that followed. Roach went on to direct Meet the Fockers, Trumbo, and the Emmy-winning Bombshell. By 2025, he's one of Hollywood's most respected filmmakers, known for giving comedians room to shine and telling stories that mix laughter with truth. 25 years later, Meet the Parents still hits home, maybe because everyone's been there. The nerves, the judgment, the unintentional chaos. But it also gave us something timeless, laughter in the face of life's most awkward moments. Ben Stiller, the king of cringe who became a serious storyteller. Robert De Niro, the mob legend who mastered comedy. Teri Polo, the sweetheart who rose from setbacks. Owen Wilson, the charmer who found peace. Blythe Danner, the heart of grace and calm. And Jay Roach, the quiet genius who made family dysfunction fun. Now here's the question. Who do you relate to more? Greg, sweating through dinner? Jack, running background checks? Or Dina, just trying to keep everyone civil? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for more Hollywood Then and Now stories. Because in this business, family drama never really ends. It just gets funnier with time.